Good afternoon to you all. I'm Shrish Janarthanan, founder of DebatePro and Project Determination. I'm very happy to welcome you to our event, the world's first debate led by people of determination. I'd like to take you all to the very beginning of this journey, where DebatePro really began. My grandfather always used to tell me how important it is to give back to the community, and DebatePro looks to do exactly that. We work with schools across the world to ensure that every student has an accessible platform to discuss, compete, and think creatively. We help these schools establish a strong debate program to be taught in their classrooms or as an after-school activity, through providing a proprietary debate curriculum. Within the span of 11 months, I'm very proud and happy to say that we have helped over 860 students in 32 schools across 6 countries find a voice through debate. Seeing DebatePro help so many young students build their confidence and self-belief, I wanted this initiative to be inclusive of people of determination. In the past 6 months, I've been very fortunate to work with 6 amazing people: Asma, Mariam, Sharan, James, Johann, and Aarti. Through our weekly Zoom sessions, these 6 wonderful debaters have continued to impress me through their perseverance and hard work. I could tell it was challenging for them at the beginning, but it has been so rewarding to see them grow in confidence and take pride in expressing their views through debate. This event is a culmination of their hard work and effort, and I hope this raises awareness and shows people the unlimited potential of people of determination. I hope you all enjoy this event, and without further ado, I would like to introduce our first chief guest. It is a great honor to introduce Mr. Lambert, the headmaster of Dubai College, as our first guest at Project Determination. When I first went to Mr. Lambert with the idea of holding an event to raise awareness for people of determination, I was met with his full support and enthusiasm. His appreciative words have continued to motivate me, and I'm truly grateful to have him speak at this event. Mr. Lambert is an avid debater and philosopher, which makes him the perfect speaker for this event. I would now like to hand over to Mr. Lambert for his address.
Shrish, thank you so much. What a lovely and very, very generous welcome that I'm sure that I don't deserve. You say that you're honoured to have me to be your speaker. I've got to be perfectly honest and say that I'm utterly honoured to be here this afternoon at this DebatePro event for Project Determination. I truly am. I want to say a few things. So first of all, I want to start, if I may, by saying congratulations to the 6 people of determination who've been working with Shrish and his team for the past 6 months. Well done for embarking upon this journey. But I want to say a particular thank you just as we get started. So a particular congratulations as we get started to Shrish. So those of you who are watching on YouTube, quite rightly, I think you'll now agree, Shrish has just been elected as the latest and newest head boy of Dubai College. And I think perhaps today's initiative is emblematic of exactly why he has curried the favor and gained the full support of his peer group and also the full staff at Dubai College. So many, many congratulations to Shrish. Many congratulations to the people of determination who've been working with Shrish, and also to Shrish's team as well. So it's not just Shrish alone at DebatePro, but thanks also to Nick and also to Abhay and to those that have been supporting the team too. So I just want to say a few words because it's not really about me today at all. It's about you, but I do want to talk about the importance of debate and the importance of inclusivity. And I think the two actually go hand in hand. So in the age of automation, in an age of political polarization, in an age of cancel culture, it is increasingly difficult to engage in constructive and collaborative debate. Debate is absolutely crucial to a civil society, to be able to bring people together, to share diverse views, to listen respectfully to one another's views, to debate those heartily, but again, respectfully, will be absolutely critical for the long-term stability of society. There is perhaps nothing more inclusive than the art of debate, which is why this afternoon's event is so very, very important. Debate really does have the potential to build bridges between people of all ages, people of all races, backgrounds, places, and crucially, people of all abilities. So to hear, to listen to one another, to truly engage, this is the art of civilization. That is why debate is so important. So thank you ever so much for hosting this event. Many congratulations on DebatePro itself, and many congratulations on Project Determination. I want to finish with a few words of encouragement for our 6 debaters this afternoon. Unlike what Shrish has said, I'm not a great debater at all. I'm an amateur debater and a pretty bad one at that. And I know how tongue-tied I can get, how nervous I can get, but I also know how enjoyable and fun the art of debate is, particularly when done among friends. So really this afternoon, enjoy yourself, have a great time. I'm very much looking forward to it. And thanks ever so much. I feel blessed to have been invited. Back to you, Shrish.
Thank you, Mr. Lambert, for your kind words and appreciation, but also your insightful address. I really appreciate all the time you've given to us today in today's event, but also your continuous support of DebatePro, our debaters, and Project Determination. I'm very happy to introduce Ms. Gulshan Kavarana as our next guest speaker. She's a person who always goes out of her way to lend a helping hand. Ms. Gulshan has been an inspiration for me throughout this journey, and I'm grateful for her continual support in creating this platform for people of determination. She's the founding member of SFS, Special Family Support Group, and a mentor at the Next Chapter Art Studio. She's been recognized as one of the top 100 influential women in the Gulf region. So please give a warm welcome to Ms. Gulshan.
Thank you so much, Shrish, first of all, for doing this. And congratulations, I'm really, really proud of you today and every day. So Shrish, as we all know, is a young, dynamic 17-year-old. And he approached me 2 years back and he said, you know, there's something I would really want to do for the special needs community. So we sat together, we went through many, many options, but nothing really gelled with Shrish. You know, we spoke about getting an app and, you know, many, many, many things. And then finally last year, I think the lockdown helped. He knew exactly what he wanted to do. And he said, you know, I found what I want to do. And he said, I want to start a debate team. And I want them to be ready in a few months. And I want to show the world that people with disabilities can also debate. I honestly was a bit skeptical, a bit apprehensive, but Shrish was so convinced and so determined, you know, so how can you hold him back then? So then when the first meeting was set up, I attended the meeting because most of, in fact, all the debaters have been my students in the past. And I thought that Shrish was going a bit too fast in the first meeting. And I said, Shrish, can you slow it down? Can you break it down a bit? But when he, you know, asked for a recap, all the debaters knew exactly what Shrish was speaking about and they could recall it. So often people misunderstand the potential of people with disabilities. I have been involved with people of determination my whole life. And I have been volunteering and later mentoring and teaching adults with disabilities. And I have to say, while I was teaching them life skills, they were teaching me what life is all about. Every human being should be given a chance. Every human being deserves to be heard. Today just goes to prove that if you believe in people, they start believing in themselves. And it gives me great honor to introduce 6 amazingly talented human beings. So I'll start with the women. Women go first. There's Asma, who's a visual storyteller. She stood in front of 40,000 people at the Special Olympics in 2019, and she actually opened it. She was also featured in the Humans of New York for her incredible story of finally being able to find her voice. Asma, I'm really proud of you, as I am of all of you. And Mariam, she's next. So Mariam, she's an artist. She's amazingly intelligent. She's smart. She's a very, very creative person. She's dynamic. She's gives her opinions, and she's not afraid to articulate what she wants to be to what she wants to be said. Aarti is a go-getter. No one can stop her from reaching her goals, which is to win the gold medal in the next Special Olympics in the weightlifting category. And at the rate she's going, I'm sure she's going to win it. So next time when we all gather, I'm sure we are going to have a gold medalist amongst us. Aarti, keep it going. Sharan's motto in life is, I can, I will, I must. Sharan's resilience is limitless. He touches lives every day with his gentle soul. He's also an action artist, and you can, just watch him paint. He uses a remote control car while sitting on a wheelchair. He's just the most amazing guy. James, really, really so proud of you. He's an entertainer. He's passionate about living life to its fullest. James only sees the good in every person he meets. I'm so proud of you, James, and continue doing what you're doing because you really touch lives as well. Johann is a savant with many, many qualities. He's a Guinness World Record holder. He's got a talent where he can remember everybody's birthdays and anniversaries. He never forgets it if you've told it to him once. He can also tell you which day of the year the day that you were born, even if it is 50 years before, and he can even tell you that in 25 years, what day it's going to be, your birthday going to be celebrated. So he's amazing. And he lives a life with honesty and integrity. And I'm so proud of all 6 of you. Well done, and really prove to the world that you have what it takes to make a great debater. And thank you, Shrish, for believing in them. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Goshan, for speaking to us today. We really appreciate everything you've done to support DebatePro and Project Determination. So we are now come to our main part of today's event, the debate. But before we begin the debate, I would like to introduce our esteemed judging panel. Our first judge is Ms. Hodge from Dubai College. She's a vastly experienced debate mentor who's taught countless young individuals, including me, who've gone on to represent the UAE in debate. Our second judge is Ms. Glenda from English College. Ms. Glenda is a passionate debate mentor who is currently managing the prestigious UAE debate team. Our third judge is Mr. Rushworth from Dubai College. He's a highly respected debate mentor who's inspired many young students. Thank you to all 3 of you for judging today and giving up your time today afternoon. We truly appreciate your continual support and guidance with DebatePro and Project Determination. I'd now like to hand over to Abhay Nishkal to begin the debate proceedings.
Hello, everyone. My name is Abhay, and to say the least, I am extremely honored to be here helping out with such an amazing endeavor. Being the world's first debate led by People of Determination marks a milestone for the development of our community, and having these in action once before, I'm truly excited for all of you to witness their excellence. Without further ado, I would like to commence with the debate proceedings. The motion for today's debate is this House would ban social media. We have 6 very confident speakers who will be arguing this motion today. From Team Proposition, we have Mariam Ismail, Asma Baker, and Sharan Anil. And on Team Opposition, we have James Casaki, Johann Mendes, and Aarti Shah. Speeches will be 3 minutes long with no points of information or reply speeches. I'm sure you're all waiting in excitement to watch this unforgettable debate. So without further ado, I would like to invite the first speaker of Team Proposition to commence the debate. Please can everyone give a warm welcome, virtually of course, to Mariam.
Thank you very much. I am very appreciated. Hello, my name is Mariam Ismail. I am the first speaker of the Team Proposition. Our motion today is this House believes that social media should be banned. I would like to define the key words of this debate. Social media is is a fundamental way to connect with people online, while banned is an action that must be stopped or blocked. I will be discussing the safety concerns of the social media in my speech. Second speaker, Asma, will be discussing the creation of car accidents and the destruction of the social media influence. And Sharan will summarize the point that we gathered so far and will provide a rebuttal. Now, I will move on to the safety concerns with the social media. I would like to tell you a story about what happened to my friend in the Special Olympics. She got someone from the people of New York, and he told her that she was very beautiful and he wanted to marry her. Sweet, right? Wrong. So but we don't know his intentions, his age, what he looks like, what he does. So simply put, social media can create a mask that can hide other people's ill intentions. Another safety concern is cyberbullying. You know what cyberbullying is, right? So social media can easily for people to do bad things. This is because they think they could get away with it more easily. In fact, around 37% of young people aged 12 to 17 have been bullied online. This bullying can make people very insecure about themselves and can further escalate to worst case scenarios. Simply put, we need to help them to feel better about themselves, not to feel bad about them. Lastly, another safety concern is the health of the social media users. Mentally, social media can make people very insecure about themselves and their surroundings, stuck in watching a small screen like we're watching right now, instead of going to outdoors activities. This is not good for physical health as well, which can lead to obesity, lack of exercise, increased likelihood of heart disease, and a higher blood pressure. Thank you very much for listening to my speech about the social media. I hope you will understand that social media would finally be banned.
That was an excellent speech, Mariam. Thank you so much for that. A truly amazing start to today's event. I would like to give the next speaker 20 seconds just to gather their thoughts, and then we'll move on from there.
Thank you.
I would now like to invite the first speaker of Team Opposition to deliver their speech. Please can I welcome James to begin his team's argument.
Social media is one of the greatest tools for a community. Hello, my name is James. I am the first speaker of Team Opposition. In the motion, this House believes that social media should not be banned. In my speech, I will be discussing the entertainment and communication that social media provides. My second speaker, Johann, will be discussing the business opportunity social media brings. My third speaker, Aarti, will be summarizing our team's argument and providing rebuttals. Now, I will talk about the entertainment benefits of social media. Entertainment is important because it allows you to relax. In our busy world, it is important to take time for yourself and unwind. Social media allows you to escape from reality and have a taste of something different. And it does not require too much thinking, which makes the user will be able to switch off and recharge for their busy day. Now, I will move on to talk about the communication that social media allows for. My personal goal is to become a motivational speaker. And without social media, I would not be able to achieve my dream because social media allows people to share their talent to others across the world. Social media allows for people who live far away to connect and remain in contact. We take it for granted how people can remain in contact regardless of their location. Personally, I use social media to connect with my friends I have met previously who currently live in different countries. People will not be able to express themselves whenever they want to share good news. They are able to tweet about it in a matter of seconds. Or post on Instagram. In essence, social media is a platform that allows people to burden their friendship groups. They aren't limited to the 10 people around them, but rather the 7 billion people they could match with. To summarize, I have proven to you 2 massive benefits of communication and entertainment that social media brings. This is why I urge you to side with team opposition in this debate.
Thank you, James, for another excellent speech. I can already tell the judges really have a tough choice to make. Once again, I'll give the next speaker about 10 seconds to collect their thoughts. I would now like to invite the second speaker of team proposition to continue this debate. I would like to invite Asma Baker to give her speech.
What confused your mind controls your life. Hi, I'm Asma, and I'm the second speaker of Team Proposition. In my speech today, I will be discussing the distractions that social media causes and problems of car accidents. Now let us begin with the distractions. Social media is truly addicting, and people still continue using it. They don't see what's around them. So social media is on the phone, which is the size of your hand. And that proves that people still continue using it with determination, which shows that social media is truly addicting. So for example, the people who are using social media on their phone, they don't see what's around them in their work or their schoolwork. So let's say, for example, a student is scrolling through Facebook when he should be doing his homework, studying for the exams, or listening to the teacher. That means that they are using less time to do their important and productive responsibilities, which will keep them on doing things that are really not that important. And for work purposes, they might not be using the social media, but it would still be at the back of their heads. Might say questions like, how many followers do I have? How many friends do I have? How many messages do I get? Which means that they're not doing the best they can. And if they're not doing the best they can, this means that they are either going to be in the same place or go lower. For example, fired or demoted. This means that social media is really addicting as well. So I'll continue by going for car accidents. Like the point before, social media is still not that helpful for drivers either. For instance, if Instagram is giving them a post, they would go straight for this phone and would not see the road in front of them for a couple of minutes, which will probably cause a car accident. They would either bump to another person or bump to the wall or lose control of a car, which means that they would not only hurt themselves, but other people will be in danger. It's unacceptable to see social media makes people's lives a danger for almost every aspect of life in some way. That's why social media should be banned. And I hope you side with Aarti. Thank you very much.
Once again, another incredible speech given by Asma. This has truly been an amazing debate to watch. I'll be giving the second speaker of Team Opposition some time to get ready. Now, can I invite the second speaker of Team Opposition to proceed with this remarkable debate? Johann, you can begin whenever you're ready.
Social media is the greatest tool for a community. Hello, I'm Johann, and today I'll be the second speaker of Team Opposition. Today, in my speech, I'll be discussing the potential business opportunities of social media. Let me now begin with my point regarding business opportunities. As defined by Mariam, the first speaker of Team Proposition, social media is a fundamental way to connect with people through the internet. Therefore, we can consider video platforms such as Zoom and Cisco WebEx, which are also considered to be a part of social media. Due to COVID-19 restrictions, everyone is working from home, which means these platforms are so essential in keeping the business world in action. With certain travel restrictions, people are not able to meet each other face-to-face to discuss proposals because certain countries are kept in lockdown. Without social media, some of these countries would remain at a standstill. However, people are able to conference call to discuss business opportunities and deals with their clients or colleagues across the globe. This means they don't have to take a flight to another destination, book a hotel, sort out transport, organize food, and so on. Therefore, social media simplifies the process. Even if we exclude the economic benefit, social media also improves the safety of the business world. This means people no longer have to shake hands or keep physical contact in order to reduce the spread of COVID. Social media is an important tool in the advertisement of goods and services. It is also an accessible tool for most people, which means it is the best platform to spread information. This is beneficial to companies as more customers will learn about their products and thus increase their sales. But it is also beneficial to customers themselves as they will be able to make informed decisions about their buying of certain goods and services. In summary, I believe I have proven to you all why social media is vital in the business world and thus cannot be banned. Thank you and have a great evening.
This debate has been a thrill to watch. Another fantastic and a short speech by Johann. I'd like to give the last speaker of Team Proposition some time to gather their thoughts before we continue.
Thank you, Abhay.
No worries. I would now like to welcome our penultimate speaker for today's debate, Sharan, who will be concluding his team's argument as their third speaker.
Hello, I will be the third speaker for side proposition in this debate. My name is Sharan, and I will first deal with our rebuttal and then move on to summarize our team's case. The first speaker, opposition, tells us that social media is important in allowing people to relax and unwind. The first problem is that person's happiness should not be reliant on social media. We think that it is important for people to get their entertainment from social media, but actually there are many forms of entertainment. We can engage in activities, spend time with our families, and also be entertained by being in the real world. There's much more to our world than watching a small screen. The second problem is that the social media can actually cause more anxiety and stress. For example, when someone posts a picture of themselves, they always have some expectations. They could expect a certain number of likes. They would expect some comments, and if it doesn't happen, the person is likely to feel even more disappointed and stressed out. They also tell us about the benefit of how social media can connect you to many business colleagues or friends. We do not agree with this point because even if social media may connect you with 200 people, it doesn't mean all 200 of them are your genuine friends. A true friend is whom you can rely and trust on, and without meeting that person, without having a face-to-face interaction, it's not possible to know if that person is really a friend. And even if they're far away from you, you can still call them up on the phone and talk to them. Thus, social media is not the only way to conduct business and connect with friends. I would now like to summarize my team's argument. My first speaker, Mariam, spoke about the safety concern with social media and how it creates a curtain for people to do bad things. My second speaker, Asma, explained how social media distracts people from their work and the impact it has on our society. So I believe I've proven to you why social media has to be banned for the future of society. Thank you for your time.
A huge thank you to Sharan for giving us such a poised and well-researched speech. I would now like to give the last speaker of today's debate some time to prepare them. Finally, can everyone please give a warm welcome to the last speaker for today's debate, who will be rounding off today's event. Can I please invite Aarti to give her concluding speech for her team?
Social media is one of the greatest tools for our community. Hello, my name is Aarti. I will be a third speaker for the side opposition in this debate. In my speech, I first deal with the rebuttal and then move on to summarize my team's case. My first speaker of team proposition tells us how social media can be very dangerous for young people as they can be lied to. We think that if schools teaching their students not to respond to strangers and to block them, there will not be any problem. The first speaker of proposition also tells us that social media can lead to health problems. This is not true, as social media can allow people to be more healthy through workout videos and motivational talks. We can show people how to train and teach them to be healthy. Therefore, this point is not wrong. The second speaker of proposition also tells us that social media can distract people. We agree that people need to work hard, but they cannot live without enjoyment and relaxation. People need to also relax, otherwise they will not be happy in life. If social media helps them to relax, there is no reason to ban it. The second speaker of proposition tells us social media causes a car accidents. We cannot blame social media for this problem. We must blame the person using social media in this bad way. If someone hits a cricket ball over the fence, is the fault of the cricket bat or the fault of the person using cricket bat? I would now like to summarize my team's argument. My first speaker, James, discussed the entertainment and communication benefits of social media. My second speaker, Johann, showed to you the need for having social media in the business world. I believe I have proven to you why social media cannot be banned.
Once again, an amazing speech given by another incredible speaker. Thank you, Aarti, for rounding off today's debate with another assured speech. Before I pass on back to Shrish, I would just like to say that I am truly amazed by the caliber of debating that I have witnessed here today. And I'm sure a lot of you feel the same way. A massive thank you to all our speakers today for giving us a show-stopping event and really making today such an extraordinary day for all of us. Judges, I can definitely tell you have an extremely tough job ahead, so we will be putting you into a breakout room so you can share your thoughts on the speeches we have watched today. Whilst we wait for them to come to a decision, we will be proceeding with the Q&A session for our debaters to take part in, so you can envision the journey they have been through. Once again, a huge thank you to all our skilled debaters who have been so brave to take up this amazing challenge. And thank you so much for having me here today as well.
Wow, that was an amazing debate. Thank you to Abhay for managing the debate proceedings, but also to our 6 amazing debaters. Just listening to that was so impressive because I could see the hard work, the determination, the effort all of you put into your debate, into your speeches, and into working with your team. I hope all of you enjoyed that as much as we did. And while we wait for our judges to come back with their decision, some of our viewers had some questions they would like to ask you. So our first question, which is open to all of you, is how has debate helped you in your life? So if you would like to answer the question, yeah, Asma, go ahead.
So what I'm saying is that the debate helped me to actually face the fear of talking about something that is related to the community in ways that we can all learn. Debate has taught us that there are some people who agree and some people don't. So that's how we learn that sometimes people think differently in some way. Some people agree and some people don't. But again, with this debate, they might actually change their minds and think about something that is more related to what is happening in the community. So yeah, that's probably what debate means to me and maybe the team as well. Thank you.
Thank you, Asma. That was a very insightful response. So thank you for that. Would anyone else like to answer this question? Okay, go ahead, James.
Debating, to me, it means to be in a group and people can agree and not agree. That is, to me, what debating is. It doesn't have to be about, it can be about anything. And it can be people agreeing with you and people not agreeing with you. Thank you.
Thank you, James. I completely agree. Debating is not just about your own speech, but also about your team, how you collaborate with them, how you come up with points, but also how you interact with the other team. So now we'd like to go on to the next question we have from our viewers. What did you enjoy most about this experience and these sessions? So who would like to start us off? Johann, would you be able to give us an answer?
What do I do?
What was your experience like with debate? And also, what was the most enjoyable part of this journey?
Well, Shrish, according to me, I would say debating has been like a good experience for me, because we get the opportunity to discuss a certain topic about something, and as we learned in our sessions every Saturdays on this Zoom, we also we learned to start off with the topic. Then the second person responds to the first speaker and makes a judgment on the first speaker's decisions and takes his or her own decisions. And then the third speaker is the one who summarizes and finalizes the decisions when we come to rebuttals. And the most amazing part of this debate, I could tell, is the motion on this house. This house believes that social media should be banned. That was the most enjoyable part, according to me. And many of my friends also think that should be banned, which I completely disagree with. Because social media has given a lot of benefits in today's world, according to me. This is how I think. Everyone thinks differently, but for me, social media is like a benefit to everyone, especially during this crisis where we can't meet each other face to face. We can just connect easily on Zoom, WebEx, and so on, especially with friends and family, and those who are working from home also can use these video platforms, as I discussed, like I discussed in the speech earlier. I think social media has given a lot of benefits in today's world to many people. They can also get to know what's going on in each one's personal life and what each one is up to also. You know, a lot of benefits, I can say. This is what I can say from my side.
Exactly. I think that's really the essence of this motion, because it can be polarizing. There are always two sides to every issue. There are always two sides to any topic, much like how you guys have all experienced in the past 6 months with our debate motions and debate topics. So our final question from Keen Khosranian is, what do you think is the most important trait for a good debater? Yeah, go ahead, Mariam.
For every one of us in this debate is that they have to be confident in their speech and learn what we have gathered so far, as well as we have to, you know, try to be confident in what we are or who we are now, because we managed to make it this far, and I'm glad that we really did.
Thank you, Mariam. I completely agree with that. So I think our judges will be back with their decision. But before that, I would like to show all of you something that I truly appreciate, a gift from our sponsors. So hopefully all of you can see my screen and you can see the trophies we have for our debaters, for not only for their work and their speeches today, but for their hard work over the past 6 months. We have the winning trophies for the winning team on the left side, and the right side, we have the runner-up team. And in the middle, we have our best speaker award. I know we have trophies for the winning team and the runner-up team, but in my eyes, and I think in the eyes of all our viewers, all of you have proved to us that you're all winners in your own right and in your own way. So you guys should all be proud regardless of the outcome of this debate. I'm truly happy to have been given this opportunity to not only listen to you guys, but to train with all of you for the past few months. So I think our judges should be back anytime now. Yes. Hello, Mr. Rushworth, Ms. Hodge, and Ms. Glenda. Could I please ask one of you to announce the results and give some rationale behind your feedback? Thank you.
Okay, so I think Ms. Hodge is going to go first and just sort of talk generally, and then I'll give the announcement and a bit of feedback, if that's okay, Shrish.
Right. Hello, everybody. Well, firstly, I just want to say thank you so much for such an incredibly inspiring debate there. I think certainly our Dubai College debaters need to watch out. The speeches were so clear and articulate, and every single one of you spoke with such sort of passion and conviction. So I think it was most impressive here. And I think you have truly proven to us that you know, I think it was Shrish spoke about unlimited potential, and I think you've proven that today. So it was very, very difficult. In fact, we got the warning 60 seconds and we hadn't yet made a decision at that point before the breakout room closed. So I think that gives you an indication of how close it was. But I'd like to say, Shrish, you know, well done on preparing these amazing young people. I'm always in awe of anybody who has the confidence to stand up and debate in front of an audience. So I applaud all of you. So well done. And Glenda will announce the winners of this debate.
There we go. Yeah. Okay, so obviously I would just like to reiterate what's just been said. You made it very, very difficult for us to make a decision. In fact, I think the most heated debate was in that breakout room just now, where we were trying to argue backwards and forwards as to how we should make a decision. And of course, that is down to the fact that each of you spoke so well. You were very clear and concise in the arguments that you were putting forward. And so for us as judges, that made it very easy for us to understand exactly the importance of what you were stating. And so that is a wonderful skill that you all have. So we did have to make a decision. And so we decided that our best speaker was Mariam, first proposition speech. So well done, Mariam. We were really impressed with the way that you put forward your points, and what we thought really swung it for us was that you set your team up so well to move forward with the debate as well. We liked the fact that you used a little story and said, that's cute, right? And then no, and you know, we really felt your attitude coming through and that you were passionate about what you were saying. So you know, that was absolutely fantastic. We really enjoyed that. So we also had to choose a team to win the debate, and we gave the debate to Team Opposition. So well done, Team Opposition. Okay. And our reasoning behind that was that we felt more convinced by your arguments as a whole, as a team. And we felt that you had some excellent rebuttals. We thought both of the third speakers had excellent rebuttals. We particularly liked the analogy of the cricket bat that was in there. And we really like that use of analogy in there. And so what was very clear that you had listened really well to each other, and you were responding really well to what you'd heard. And we also thought that the summarizing was very good. But on the whole, we felt that the argumentation from Team Opposition was a little stronger than Team Proposition. So thank you. Well done, everybody.
Thank you, all three judges, Ms. Glenda, Ms. Hodge, and Mr. Rushford, for your insightful feedback. And I'm sure all of you could tell from our YouTube live stream how excited and how pleased some of our debaters were with the result. So now, before we round off the event, I would like to invite our final guest speaker for today. I'm very pleased to invite Ms. Sarah Al-Satrawi from the Special Olympics Office of the UAE. She's been an amazing supporter of Project Determination. I'm very happy to hand over to her now.
Thank you, Shrish. It's been a true pleasure witnessing the great success of today's event. As part of our missions at the Special Olympics is to empower youth and provide them a platform that enables both determined and mainstream youth to live inclusion and show the world the power of what we can achieve together. And I think, Shrish, today you demonstrated a perfect example. You are a mainstream individual who is inspiring, who is young and has a lot of energy and things to offer. And you've created this platform on your own, which is exactly the mission of the programs we run here. We want to empower more people like you to include athletes with Special Olympics or youth of determination outside of the Special Olympics programs. I think DebatePro is a perfect example of this, a facilitated practical learning and development space where youth can embark and learn together and bring awareness to the power of inclusion. This is why we support this program as Special Olympics, and we're very happy to announce a partnership with Shrish and the DebatePro team to scale the impact of what you've done so far into more schools in the UAE and help them become unified through debating, which results in, I believe, creating a generation that's highly effective communication skills, very emotionally intelligent, and is solution-oriented. I believe these three skills are crucial for anyone that's looking to have a career, start their own business, or even work in an NGO. Whatever your future plan is, these three skills are crucial. And I believe the debate program that you put together definitely focuses on growing these. So good luck for your future plans with anything. For the participants of the debate team and the judges, it's been a pleasure watching all of you take roles in this today. And us as Special Olympics are really looking forward to reach more inclusion with you and your team. Thank you for having us, and we look forward to working together.
Thank you so much, Ms. Sarah Sotravi, for your excellent and kind words. So now to begin our closing ceremony. To see this event come together has truly been so special, and it would not have been possible without all of you. I would like to first thank our guest speakers, Mr. Lambert, Ms. Goshen, and Ms. Sarah Al-Satrawi for taking time out of their busy day to speak at this event and motivate our debaters. I'd also like to appreciate and thank our judges, Ms. Hodge, Ms. Glenda, and Mr. Rushford, for their valuable and expert feedback to our debaters. I would like to thank our sponsors, Gulf Turbo and the Education Advisory, for their belief in this initiative. This event would not have been possible without your continual support and belief. I would like to also give a word of thanks to my family. My family have supported this initiative right from the beginning, and I'm sure this event would not have been what it is without them. Like Mr. Lambert said right at the beginning, this event was not just one person's effort. I would like to thank two people, Nikola Pandurovich and Abhay Nishkal. In particular, Abhay Nishkal is the head of marketing and social media at DebatePro. He's been working hard behind the scenes to expand our social media, and I'm truly grateful that Abhay and Nikola are part of this team. Finally, Aarti, James, Johann, Asma, Mariam, and Sharan. The six of you have been a pleasure to work with, and I'm so proud to see how far all of you have come. I hope all of you keep debating and have taken something very special from this journey. These last 6 months have been unforgettable for me, and I'm so grateful to have been given this opportunity. All of you have inspired me and will continue to inspire me, and I've learned so much from all of you. To conclude, thank you to all our viewers on YouTube for making this event so special and memorable. I hope this event and this initiative will serve as a testament to the unlimited potential of people of determination. This journey has been amazing because it has showed me the importance of giving everyone an equal opportunity and platform to showcase their efforts and abilities. I hope this event will spur you to take action and ensure that no one is ignored and left out. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I am so proud to present it to you, Project Determination.
Thank you, Shrish.